Hola y bienvenidos. Yo soy Señora Nelson y estoy aquí para ayudarles in your mastery of the Spanish language. So hit like and subscribe. I don't know why, but it helps. Entonces, por favor, ayúdame. And today I want to give another traveling tip. Short and simple, and it is this. Do not assume that you know the culture that you are entering into. Now, why do I say that? If you're about to travel abroad, my assumption is you've done your background in Spanish, more or less, right? Whether it's Duolingo, whether it's Spanish class, whether it's Spanish class last week or last year or 10 years ago, you have some kind of concept of what you're walking into, whether that's language or culture. However, especially if you've been in Spanish class, the biggest culture you've seen is probably Mexican culture. That's the most similar to the United States, that's the closest to the United States, and so that's the one we know. However, if you're going anywhere other than Mexico, in fact, if you're going to Mexico itself, there are a variety of cultures. In the same way, if you were in the United States, the culture of the West Coast versus the East Coast versus the North versus the South, food, traditions, the way people greet each other, proper etiquette, what people do in supermarkets, everything varies, ¿verdad? Entonces, no importa donde vayas, wherever you're going, keep an open mind and make sure to keep a soft heart. Don't assume you already know the culture. Don't assume you already know what people are about to do. Keep an open mind and a soft heart, and be humble enough to learn as you go, to figure it out as you go, to not make assumptions, but to ask a lot of questions. People will be open. People will give you grace as you're learning, as you're adapting. But again, instead of making assumptions, ask a lot of questions. And in the comments below, I want to hear what you learned in your experiences going abroad. I'll see you guys next week.